Hey guys, Jim Slick Audio. I said I was going to talk about virtual instruments, and here we are. Virtual instruments. Whole idea of virtual instrument is to basically create an instrument inside the box, inside your DAW, inside your DAW, which is inside your PC or Mac, whichever you're running. Shall I just call it your audio computer from now on? Hopefully, it's a Slick Audio computer. So, anyways, the key to VSTs, I use them a lot, to be brutally honest. I use a lot of, I'm a lead guitar player and a pianist by trade, if you will, and have been doing it since as long as I can remember, 46 years for piano and counting, and not quite as long for guitar, but darn close to it, 40 years probably. So, long time, and I do play a lot. I play out a lot. I do a lot of studio stuff. And so anyways, when I'm doing these, using virtual instruments, Omnisphere for keyboards, one of my favorite, man. Spectrasonics, you guys kick ass. It's just an amazing plug-in. I have Trillion, I got the whole works, so yeah, good stuff. I'm just mentioning that as one out of many, but that's a phenomenal plug-in, but it's very high in resources. So, typically people don't understand when you're doing virtual instruments. They'll say, "Oh, cool! I want this part, and I'm going to run the burning piano inside of Omnisphere, and then oh, geez, I'm going to load up a Native Instruments, contact, and we'll fire up, and then you start getting all these VIs, and all of a sudden your machine just goes, and the resources go to hell. Everything falls apart on you." And the point I'm trying to make here is VSTs are great, or VSTs, sorry, virtual instruments are great, but you've got to be careful, and you should be freezing your instrument in between all the other instruments. So in other words, once you get your sound right, once you cut your part, and everything sounds good, you've got your general level set, freeze the instrument. So what that does is it keeps the sound of the instrument there, that one specific sound, and your MIDI track, of course, along with it stays intact, but it unloads all the goop from memory, so it frees up all the resources. So now you can add another one and work on that and get it to the same point, then freeze it, then get to the next point, freeze it, and so forth and so on. So therefore, it's real easy to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, virtual instruments on a single track song, not track on the DAW, but in a particular song. So that's just managing resources in a proper way. So make sure that you do your freeze and keep those resources as light as possible. After all, the goal is we want to keep audio flowing through this machine as quickly and efficiently as possible. And by the way, save in between. Save revisions. If you're like me, I will save revisions just in case I want to go back in time and not have to mess around with some other things. But anyways, that's a quick tip for the day, which wasn't so quick, I guess. But hey, I'm long-winded. What can I tell you? Cheers. See ya. Bye.